What's this called?
Board of Finance.
Huh?
The Board of Finance.
Owen County Board of Finance is now called to order. So, whatever you want to present, or
Are we following the agenda? Are we doing the pledge?
We can.
pledge.
I haven't even seen the agenda, so excuse me.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And do you have the sign-in sheet, Beth? It's over there. Okay. Well, in that case, I will need to.
Joe wasn't able to make it today.
Okay. And then Sheila has one already. I had one for Joel. Do you want him to have one? Do you want me to give it to the attorney?
Go ahead and give it to the attorney and he can pass it on to Joel in our next meeting.
Okay.
Bob, I'll shut up after that, I'm sorry. Chief.
First thing we've got to do is elect president and secretary, huh? Or is just go ahead and, well, yeah.
Now we'll have to redo that. We're gonna let Beth ask for nomination, how's that?
I'm just taking,
But you're sitting in place of the auditor.
okay, let's ask for a nomination for elect the president and the secretary.
I will make a nomination for Mr. Bob Curry. You're gonna have to second yourself.
I second that.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye. Okay, now for the secretary.
I'm gonna ask a question because I can't remember from the last 2 years. Is that not the treasurer herself as the secretary, if I'm not mistaken?
What I understand, it is supposed to be the treasury, but I know last year, you guys, for the last couple of years, you guys did it between the commissioners.
Well, we're gonna,
Nomination.
we're gonna nominate Shelley.
I second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Sounds like fun.
Okey-dokey, that should be it. Board of Finance meetings, 2022. And you read those, Jerry? Quite well. I hear a nomination to approve the minutes.
This right here was part of our normal meeting last year, these minutes. It was all part of the same meeting.
The way she did the meeting, or the minutes, yes,
Yeah.
they kind of separated. I don't know if I highlighted you guys, as I'm sorry, the Board of Finance separated out.
And that's fine, I was just explaining to Bob, in case he didn't remember, we did this always in the past during our normal meeting, but obviously we couldn't do it this time because of your,
And thank you for meeting with me today.
Yeah, it was all part of the meeting last time.
so yeah, these minutes are fine with me, Bob.
Okay,
If you wanna make a motion I'll make a motion to approve.
I second that motion.
All in favor?
All in favor of the minutes as read?
Aye.
Aye. Review the interest of year 2022. Did we get that from the secretary, or?
You have a Excel sheet here that will show you what was 2022.
So based on, I'm gonna ask some questions here, Bob, not that I'm stepping on your toes, I'm just gonna ask some questions. Based on our balance in our general fund is how we determine our investment. It's not total funds, from my understanding, it's general fund only.
Yes.
And we were reduced previously to $500,000 CD. We had a 1.5 at one time.
I believe it was up there. I don't know the exact number, but yes.
But because of our cash balance at the time, where are we standing today? We have a 1.3, I think, in our last meeting in cash balance. I don't know if that's correct today. It's probably close or maybe a little less than that.
So I put you in a monthly comparison, or let's see, the cash book ending for 12/31. does not hold that. So I don't know that exact answer, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I don't know how to answer that question yet.
Not a problem.
However, I do, from what I understand, investment is new to me, but from what I understand, we're still not there because the expenditures and the receiving that's coming in and going out is still not high enough for me to say or ask for 25% of the general fund. Can you guys release it for 2 to 5 years? Your answer is probably gonna be no. So at this time, there is nothing to invest.
We do have the general fund too, part of that ARPA money too, don't we?
That can't be included.
Can't use
That
that.
can be not,
No.
Okay,
Has to be general fund dollars only. So at present, you're telling me that we have no CD investment based on our cash
Our
balance?
last one matured in July of 22.
Okay. I thought so, I just want to make sure that I'm understanding everything correctly.
Yes.
And again, Bob, I'm just asking questions, I'm not stepping on your toes here. I want to make sure that we all understand what we're dealing with here. I personally have a little concern that we may be in the same boat next year or a little worse.
Our expenditure versus receiving has changed tremendously in the last couple of years, so I think we're headed in the right direction, but I don't.
It's a very slow process, yeah. And with the addition of additional raises, that is going to continue to affect that.
Right.
yep.
Okay. Well, thank you for answering those questions. And I'll be quiet again.
Okay. Do we need a motion on that or anything? It just says review. Review investment for 2022.
Ask me that again, I'm sorry.
Yeah, did we review investments for the year 2022?
Yes.
That's what she was just talking about. It expired in July. And,
Review the investment policies, and that's what you talked about with the OC, with the things there and stuff. So we got that. Total loan checks outstanding and unpaid for a period of 2 years or more. Have we done any?
We have not talked about those yet, but now you do have a list. There's 11 of them that are outstanding past their 2-year point. Total's $4,547.35. And behind that report, you will see the checks and who they belong to.
what page is that on?
It's the last 12 pages of what you have in there.
Okay. You've got each one of them broke down, I got you.
Okay, all right. Not confident that is what.
So she's gonna ask you to write those off.
So you want to write off $4,547.35.
We'll be voiding those checks out and bringing those funds back in.
That's what you got here. I presume that adds up. I didn't write it.
Well, I tell you what, we better trust the treasurer on it.
I'd say so.
Next year, we'll try and have it.
The wrong thing. I make a motion, we go ahead and accept the write-off for the $4,547.35.
And I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
I think that's everything in the year.
Let's see.
Don't look like she has anything more on it.
I believe that's it.
I just need your
You got
signatures.
anything, you got anything more?
Well, as far as signatures go, do you guys sign usually just Sheila's copy? Or do you sign yours or mine?
We just sign one and then she makes copies, so,
Okay.
yeah.
Cause I do need you to pass the resolution 2023-001.
Do you have it in here?
I do.
There it is.
Oh, right last one.
Nope.
She gave me the resolution number before she left today.
Ordinance 2021-04.
No, the Owen County vesting resolution 2023-001.
Shelley, do you have that in this?
I do, it's like this.
I'm flipping through it here trying to find it for him.
I just got this from here.
Here it is up. It's in there.
I don't know if I have it.
About dead center of the pages, it looks like.
Yeah, it's right before all the checks, the 2-year-old checks.
I got the policy and then
Yeah.
the resolution behind it.
County investment. So we need a motion on 2023-001.
Make a motion to approve, resolution number 2023-001.
I second that motion. All in favor?
Aye.
There.
We'll sign her copy of that book.
And then this one here with the investment policy.
After the resolution, there's also the investment policy.
I think that's what she just
I
gave me.
think I just gave it to
Yeah,
him, yeah.
yeah. So you need to also, ask for a motion on the investment policy, Bob.
On that.
I'm gonna make a motion for approval of the investment policy.
I second that motion.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All right, that one's got that.
There we go, sorry about that.
And this one here, we've already approved. Whoops, sorry, Bob, I flipped it back over on you. I think it's important that we keep an eye on those funds to see where we're at moving forward throughout the year.
Yep. A very close eye on it.
Again, I think we're all kind of on the same page as where we're going.
It is, you can see a rise that's looking better than what we've seen the last couple of years.
Motion to adjourn,
I second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for meeting us on a special day.
And Steve said something to me about that desk, but we gotta run that stuff through surplus. They're more than welcome to bid on it online.
We'll get the information from him.
I don't want you to get in trouble or me either.
Me, nope, me either,
Okay.
so not worth it.
But we've got a bunch of that stuff that Dana's gonna